Welcome back, my Phoenix family. I hope you're having a good day, and if you are, I hope that you'll smash on that like button for me. Today we're going to be talking about grief and how to overcome it with art therapy. As we get into today's video, I ask that you would please share this video with someone who needs to see it so that you can help someone else as well as yourself. So what is grief? Grief is defined as a major loss, such as an amputation, a death of a loved one, or any other major loss that causes deep sorrow. Grief is this large emotion that's often thought of as something negative to be feeling, when in reality, passing through grief and feeling grief is a normal part of the human experience. To truly feel grief is often seen as being vulnerable, and you have to enter a certain state of vulnerability to be able to process grief in a healthy way. There is absolutely no shame in reaching out to others for help in improving your mental health. In fact, there's no shame in reaching out to mental health professionals, and I myself have had the experience of having to reach out for help to mental health professionals, and even had the experience of admitting myself to the hospital for suicidal thoughts and ideation. It's not a shameful thing to get help for mental health. If your version of getting help means calling this National Suicide Hotline underneath this video, then do it. I encourage you to start feeling better today and to do something to step in the right direction to improve your mental health. I also encourage you, if you're struggling, to reach out and do your research on what kind of therapy is going to be best for you. There's many types of therapy models, and some work better for others for different conditions, such as EMDR working better for PTSD, and there's other therapy models that may work better for anxiety or generalized depression. My own experience with grief has been very difficult, and it's often felt like a road that's pretty alone, because sometimes I feel like no one can really understand what I'm going through or really understand what it feels like to lose a leg or what it feels like to lose an entire mission. Like, I worked my entire life up to this point to go and serve this mission for my church, and all of a sudden that was taken away from me with just like that, just a snap, and in a moment this thing that I had been working towards my entire life was gone, and I have been grieving it ever since. That this thing that I really wanted to do my whole life was gone. And not only was it gone, but it was gone so fast. I had like no time to adjust back into life as a quote-unquote civilian, because when you serve a mission for my church and in my church, you are full-time and you are out there teaching other people about Jesus Christ, and then all of a sudden that was taken away from me, so I really didn't know how to come back from it. And I say civilian life because I think this is a little bit similar to someone who's been in the military coming back from a major injury or something, and you know, maybe coming back earlier than expected, or maybe coming back with a major injury and trying to fit in. And I hear that a lot of veterans have difficulty fitting in again to normal life, just as I have had grief and difficulty fitting in again to normal life after a mission. Art therapy is something that's really been helpful to me in trying to process the grief and trying to deal with this huge amount of grief and get it out of my body and in a way that's healthy. In the rest of this video, I'm going to be showing you some of my art therapy work so that you can even learn how to do it yourself and you can try it out for yourself.
This one was the one that I did with oil pastels, and I chose oil pastels because they blend really nicely, and you can see all the colors that I chose are kind of melancholy, and that is because that's just how I was feeling. I had the assignment from therapy to do a person and all the feelings that I feel inside and where I feel them. And I did quite a few of these. I did about 3 of them, and I'll show you all of them.
Thank you so much for coming and watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to share it with someone who you think could benefit from it. It really helps me out and the algorithm, and it even helps your friend out when you share my videos. If you would like to see a playlist of videos all about mental health and amputation, click over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!